Have you ever been in a moment where it felt like everything was falling apart? A failure so overwhelming that it seemed like happiness would never return? It happens to all of us. Life throws challenges our way, and in the heat of the moment, we believe that nothing could possibly be worse, that this painful setback is the worst thing that could ever happen. But time passes, and as we move forward, something incredible happens. We look back and realize that moment of struggle, it was actually a lesson, maybe even a turning point. What once felt like the end was actually the beginning of something greater. So why is it that when we're in the middle of hardship, we let pain consume us? Why do we forget that, just like all the difficult times before, this too shall pass? The truth is, it's not failure itself that breaks us. It's the way we perceive it. The power of perspective. Pain is temporary, yet when we're caught in its grip, we let it grow. We make it bigger than it is. We convince ourselves that this failure defines us, that there's no way out. But what if I told you there's another way? A way to embrace challenges even while they're happening. The key isn't in avoiding hardship. It's in shifting how we see it. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is this teaching me?" Life is a classroom, and one of its greatest truths is this. If we don't learn the lesson the first time, it will keep repeating itself. The same struggles, the same patterns, the same disappointments, until we finally get it. The one thing you can control. There are moments in life when we can't change our circumstances. We can't walk away from a difficult job overnight. We can't undo heartbreak with a snap of our fingers. We can't erase the struggles that shape us. But there is something we can do. We can change how we respond. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychologist, once wrote, "Everything can be taken from a person except one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." Think about that. Even in the darkest moments, we still have a choice. Your mindset, your greatest weapon. So how do we use this? Let's say you're stuck in a job you dislike. You work under someone who makes your life miserable. You wake up dreading the day ahead. Sure, you could look for another job, but what if the next workplace is just as bad? Or maybe you're in a relationship that feels difficult. You focus on the negatives, feeling like you're trapped in a cycle of frustration. In these moments, you have two choices. Change the situation, which isn't always immediate or easy. Change your perspective, which is in your power right now. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Can this experience teach you patience? Can it make you stronger? Can it prepare you for something better? History has shown that the people who succeed in life aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who embrace it. They adapt. They keep going. The most important skill for the future. Yuval Noah Harari, author of *Sapiens*, says that the greatest skill of the modern world isn't intelligence or talent, it's adaptability. The ability to adjust, to endure, to navigate change without breaking. And yet, in today's world, reacting with frustration is easy. Playing the victim is easy. Saying, "Why me?" is easy. But true strength, true success, it comes from asking, "How can I grow from this?" The hidden power of resilience. Of course, some pains run deeper than others. Losing a loved one, facing a serious illness, these are moments that demand grief, not just a mindset shift. But even then, research shows that maintaining a strong spirit helps us heal faster. It helps us move forward without being trapped in our sorrow. The choice is always there. Do we let pain consume us, or do we turn it into something meaningful? A final thought. Albert Einstein once said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. To change our lives, we must change our perspective." So here's my question for you. What's one challenge you faced that, in hindsight, turned out to be a blessing in disguise? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this helpful, subscribe for more content that inspires change, one mindset shift at a time.